Most people don't realize this, but the majority of HUD homes, they need work. And that's why so many buyers walk away from these properties. But here's the thing, if you know how to look at the numbers, HUD homes can actually be an incredible opportunity. So today I'm going to walk you through a HUD property right here in Hyattsville, Maryland. And I'm going to show you what I look for during the walkthrough, the repairs that I will plan, and how I will figure out the offer price. And then by the end, you will know exactly how you as a buyer can make this property your move, especially if you're using a FHA 203K loan. So this HUD home is listed for $150,000. Sounds pretty good for Hyattsville, right? But remember, HUD homes are sold as is. HUD won't make any repairs. HUD won't give you any credit toward repairs. So if you're considering buying one of these homes, you absolutely need to do a thorough inspection before you make an offer. So let me show you what I mean. When I tour a HUD home, here's what I'm paying attention to. First, the floors. Are they level? Are they soft? Are they damaged? Next, I want to look at the walls and the ceilings. Do I see water damage, stains, cracks, all signs of past leaks? I'm also checking the foundation, because if the structure isn't sound, the rest of the property won't even matter. And of course, I'm looking closely at the windows and the roof. Now, in this particular home, I noticed several things that stood out right away. The roof is near the end of its life. The floors have definitely seen better days. And yes, the wallpaper, of course, that has to go. But there's also the kitchen that hasn't been updated in decades. So it's clear this probably needs work before someone can actually buy it and move in comfortably. Now, if I was a buyer, here's what I would plan to do. First, I would start with a brand new roof. That's non-negotiable. I would replace the floors throughout the entire home and give it a fresh, clean feel. I would take down the wallpaper, or I might just install like thin drywall over it, and then I will paint everything neutral. And then I will completely remodel that kitchen, new cabinets, new countertops, new appliances, and yes, I will make sure that it has a washer and a dryer. And then finally, I will budget a whole new set of windows. So with those updates, you're just not making a home livable. You're actually building equity and improving the long-term value of that property. Now let's talk about the part that makes or breaks this deal, and that's the numbers. This home is listed at $155,000, but based on the comparable sales that's in the area, the after retail value, I estimate that this home will be worth $182,000 once all the updates are complete. So what that means is that I could not offer the full price, because I will have to leave room in the budget for those repairs. So if I was buying this property to live in, my offer would be closer to $127,000. That way I can cover the cost of the roof, the kitchen, the flooring, the windows, and still not end up upside down in this property. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who would this property be for? This would be for the perfect buyer, the first-time buyer, move-up buyer who isn't afraid of doing the work. Or more importantly, someone who knows how to use the right loan program. And that's where the FHA 203K loan comes in. If you've never heard of this program lets you roll your renovation costs into the mortgage. So instead of buying the house and then scrambling to come up with the repair money on the side, you can finance both the purchase price and the renovation cost together. Now, that changes everything. For a home like this, it means that you do not need a second loan. You can move into the house that's customized and updated to your taste. I always tell people, HUD homes aren't for everyone. They do take patience, they take planning, and a willingness to deal with repairs. But if you look at them the right way, they can be one of the best opportunities for building equity quickly. Instead of paying top dollar for moving property, you're buying at a discount. You're adding value. You're doing an upgrades, and you're giving yourself long-term wealth. So what do you think? I want to know, can you see the potential in a HUD home? If you're a first-time buyer or move-up buyer in Prince George's County and you want to learn more about the 203K loan, or if you just want me to send you a list of HUD homes that's currently available, direct message me with the word HUD, or head over to my website, WatkinsTeamRe.com, and schedule a time to talk with me. So I want to say one more thing. Buying a HUD home may not be easy. It's not the easy route, but with the right strategy, it can be one of the smartest moves you'll ever make when you're buying a home. And I want to help you do that. Again, I'm Denise Watkins, and if you found this video interesting and you want to learn more about HUD homes, like I said, go to my website, or you can check out the playlist over here on how to buy a home in Prince George's County, or you can check out the other video that talks about HUD homes. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.